Alright, Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Akwakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and bishops that taught me this truth. Shalom to the elects scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kodash Payah, and this is an article here, right in EdTime headlines, where it says Chat GPT cannot connect to your bank account and see all your transactions. So now, people use Chat GPT, ask questions, and it's like a form of an artificial intelligence that gives you these answers, and is accurate, right? Because it's monitoring, the way this whole thing is programmed. You saw these elites, the technocrats, programming this digital type of system in ways where it can intelligently know the data, the facial recognition, your bank accounts, all that, right? And, there's people that, right, ask questions. You can see here, it's like an example, right? Can you analyze my spending habits from this month and tell me how I'm doing financially? And now it's going to the income, rent, groceries, takeout, shopping, right? Subscriptions, so therefore everything has to be monitoring. It's like how you have algorithms, by what people look at, statistic, like all that, man. But it's something because, we went from the state to Fed. It's gonna be it's federal. Everything is gonna go straight to the Fed, right? Federal Reserve, the banks. Cutting out the middleman, like the certain apps, certain other banks. But yeah, this is a big step to what Carl Schwab spoke about, the fourth industrial revolution. This is that image of the beast, basically, coming to life with this technological system, right? How they got contactless payment during 2020, you see. These different, like Whole Foods, Amazon, right? You don't need cash or even a card. So, because that's tangible, it can get lost, right? So we know that through technology is what's gonna usher in ultimately a new digital currency. And that's why we see how this technology wasn't like when it was spoken of in the book of Revelation with John the Revelator, right? When he spoke about in Revelation 13, he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive something in them. We had things like that happen, and back, in the day where we was branded, marked, but now is a thing where freedom lies, or, going to work, purchasing items, right? Just everything about you. They show you that in the show Black Mirror called I think it's Archangel. Yeah. This is one of the episodes, right, where she ends up getting that micro C-hip implanted in her, right? And the mom was monitoring the things that she saw, heard, things that was around her, completely Because she had lost her the first time, so that's what made her do it. A single mother who uses a new technology to monitor her daughter, Sarah, after a scar. You know? So a lot of people are going to end up getting that micro C hip due to trauma, due to wanting things to go back to normal when this economy changes. See, things are rising, prices are rising. You know, so when there is a financial instability in the system where there's no cash or cards, you know, the result of the matter is going to be all hell is going to break loose, and it's going to lead to the hour of temptation, you know, through these wicked devices that Esau got planned out, right? Isaiah, matter of fact, I want to read this in the NLT, actually, real quick. I just wanted to bring this out real quick. The book of Isaiah 10:1. It says, what sorrow awaits the unjust judges and those who is what? Those who issue unfair laws. They deprive the poor of justice and deny the right of the needy among my people. They prey on widows, they take advantage of orphans. What will you do when I punish you? Punish you when I send disaster upon you from a distant land. To whom will you turn for help? Where will your treasures be safe, right? So that's also going, where I want to bring in the Isaiah chapter 31, where it says, and 1, it says in NLT, what sorrow awaits those who look to Egypt for help, trusting their horses, chariots, and charioteers, and depending on the strength of human armies, instead of looking to the Lord, the Holy One of Israel. Right? So people are going to look at that as a form of a new way of direct deposit, a new way of, seeming convenient. According to a report from Gizmodo, OpenAI Artificial Intelligence had launched a preview of a new personal finance feature that lets select US ChatGPT Pro users link their bank account directly to the AI chatbot. The rollout, announced on Friday, May 16, 2026, enables connection to accounts at more than 12,000 financial institutions. Users can now access a dashboard of recent activity and query ChatGPT questions informed by their actual financial data. The company also partnered with Intuit to allow scheduling sessions with local tax experts inside the chatbot interface, with plans to expand the tool to a broader audience over time. With your financial account connected, ChatGPT can combine that reasoning with your real financial context and what you've shared about your goals, lifestyle, and priorities, helping you spot patterns, understand trade-offs, and plan for big decisions in a way that feels more personal and complete, OpenAI stated in its announcement. All right. Okay, well, it says the AI, artificial intelligence, can draw on details such as mortgages, saving goals for major purchases, or outstanding debt to deliver tailored advice. Users might ask it to examine shifts in spending habits, identify portfolio risks, or outline a multi-year plan for buying a home. Wow. OpenAI noted that over 200 million people already consulted ChatGPT monthly on budgeting, investments, and long-term planning. Damn. Already over 200 million people to access this, to get there. So this technology is becoming like a financial advisor, checking your data, how much you telling you how much you should spend, or giving advice. You see what that's leading to? But that's something to to just watch out for, right? We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, you know? So, yeah, just showing you, man, how soon all these finances it's strictly going to be, they're already in a digital race with China and other countries. So, you know, anyway, with that, man, we're heading to the Alpha Station real soon with all this. Just wanted to bring this out real quick. Shalom.